DeLorean DMC-12 from Back to the Future. The two-door DeLorean DMC-12 became famous after appearing in the film Back to the Future. Even today, it looks like a car from the future, so you might think that the model was designed specifically for these movies. But in fact, the DeLorean DMC-12 is a production sports car, manufactured in Northern Ireland from 1981 to 1983. It was equipped with a 6-cylinder engine with a capacity of 2,849 cubic centimeters located at the rear of the body. Created jointly by Peugeot, Renault and Volvo, the engine produced 150 horsepower. The DMC-12 was available in two versions, with a 5-speed manual transmission or a 3-speed automatic transmission. It needed 10.5 seconds to reach 100 km per hour, and the top speed was 177 km per hour. Many owners complained about the lack of power, but were delighted with its appearance. The wedge-shaped body on the outside was covered with polished sheets of stainless steel. It was equipped with gull-wing doors, and its rear wheels were larger in diameter than the front wheels. With this appearance, all that was left for the film's directors to complete the look was to add some wires and displays. Ectomobile from Ghostbusters. The history of the famous Ghostbusters car began in 1959. Cadillac offered people the opportunity to separately purchase a professional chassis for non-standard bodywork. It included a reinforced Series 355 frame, a chassis with the V8 390 series drive, and several optional features such as air conditioning and air suspension. The Miller Meteor Company purchased some and created their own vehicles based on the Cadillac Fleetwood 1959 chassis. The company manufactured ambulances, hearses, flower cars and limousines, all on the same chassis. All scenes involving the Ectomobile were shot in these vehicles. Miller Meteor used their own custom-designed doors and windshields, as well as a reinforced roof and a curved rear window for better visibility. The directors of the film decided that there was no better car for the Ghostbusters. The only thing left to do was to refine it a bit. Although the Cadillac engine developed 325 horsepower, the final version of the Ecto was awfully clumsy. It weighed almost 3.5 tons and was over 2 meters wide. Batmobile from The Dark Knight. It is no secret that the Dark Knight trilogy heavily uses CGI, but the Batmobile in these movies is absolutely real. The engineers were tasked with creating an impressive car, not only in appearance, but also in terms of technology. Basically, they had to build a racing vehicle. It needed to speed up to 160 km per hour, go from 0 to 100 km per hour in 5 seconds, and have a special steering system for sharp turns. That's why the engineers chose advanced components for the car. It was decided to equip the Batmobile with a 5.7-litre 500 horsepower Chevy 350 V8 engine, front wheels with Hoosier racing tyres, and rear wheels with Interco 4x4 mud tyres. The suspension system is adopted from Baja racing trucks, and the rear axle was also borrowed from a truck. In total, 4 models with carbon fibre bodies were built for the film, 2 standard models and 2 customised ones. One of these special versions was equipped with flaps to shoot scenes in the air. The second version was equipped with a jet engine powered by 6 propane cylinders. Over $250,000 was spent to develop each model. The Chevrolet Sport Van 108 from Scooby-Doo. Scooby-Doo fans don't have a common opinion on which particular brand or model inspired the Mystery Machine. Some claim that the car is similar to the 1985 Volkswagen Transporter. Others believe that it looks like the 1961 Ford Econoline van. And yet, despite the controversy, the prototype of this colourful van is the Chevrolet Sport Van 108. A fan bought this vehicle and transformed it into the cartoon car by adding bright colours, distinctive orange inscriptions, and discs with floral patterns. At one time, the Chevrolet Sport Van was used by the police and sports teams, and it was also a popular model for road trips. The vehicle's equipped with a 4.6-litre V8 engine with an output of 200 horsepower. The main difference between the Fan Sport van and the basic version is not only the colour, but also an improved sound system, a bright interior lighting and heated floors. The van is also equipped with 4 exterior cameras and loud external speakers. The Pontiac Firebird Trans Am from Knight Rider. It is hard to say which of the main characters of Knight Rider was more popular with viewers, Michael Knight or his partner, Kit. Besides, the scriptwriters gave the powerful and stylish Pontiac Firebird Trans Am fantastic characteristics. Kit had an advanced artificial intelligence, was fitted with a protective heavy-duty molecular shield, and could reach speeds of up to 480 km/h. Not surprisingly, fans of the series from all over the world still create copies of this vehicle. Now, you are looking at one of the most incredible replicas. The model is equipped with a 5-litre V8 205 horsepower engine, mated to 4-speed automatic transmission. Every detail makes you think that this is a real Kit. The distinctive front of the vehicle, a shiny black colour, and of course, the red scanner bar. The only difference is that the vehicle is based on the 1987 Firebird Trans instead of the 1982 model as in the show. However, you can barely see the difference. It's still the same third-generation Pontiac, only with a bit extra bodywork. The Mini Cooper S from The Italian Job. If you've seen the movie The Italian Job, you probably remember the epic car chase scene. It involves 3 brave Mini Cooper S's rushing through the crowded streets of Turin, jumping off roofs and skillfully maneuvering in a tunnel. In the end, they manage to run away from the police cars and from an Alfa Romeo Giulia TI. In short, the compact cars perform tricks we would hardly expect from them. You might think that the Mini Cooper S has been customized to shoot the chase, but in fact, the director just used regular cars. They only changed the look a little bit by adding leather belts on the hood and alloy wheels and grills on the headlights to make the Mini look more intimidating. Unfortunately, the cars involved in the legendary scene were destroyed. The 3 cars used for the roof jump were severely damaged. All 3 of them had broken roofs and bent chassis. The Western Star 2014 from Transformers. In the movie Transformers Age of Extinction, Optimus Prime turns into a Western Star 2014 truck. It is a production vehicle, and there are a lot of them in the world. However, there are only 3 trucks that look like the famous Autobot. 2 of them were used for the movie and belonged to the film corporation, but the 3rd one was created by an amateur. A fan of the franchise from Pennsylvania recreated the truck from the movie, using only photos and videos he could find online. The assembly was legally approved by Hasbro, but no plans or detailed drawings were provided to him. To create the Transformer, the fan used a Western Star 2014 long-haul truck, the same model as in the movie, and the specifications were not changed. The truck is equipped with a standard Detroit DD15 14.8-litre engine, with a capacity of more than 400 horsepower. Externally, it is a precise copy of the movie car, from the pattern to the chrome parts. Now the truck can be seen at children's parties and different events. The Lincoln Continental from In Time. In the movie In Time, you can see several remarkable cars, but the most spectacular of them is the limousine used by the protagonist to visit the rich enclave. It was a 1961 Lincoln Continental, which had undergone only small external modifications. The executive limousine version was built by Lehman Peterson, which had also developed several presidential cars. The 1961 model had an MEL V8 engine with an impressive 7-litre capacity. However, the main features of the Continental are its reliability and beauty. The doors and dashboard were finished with California walnut veneer, and the body was thoroughly elaborated by designers. Their work did not go unnoticed. The Lincoln was awarded a bronze medal from the Industrial Design Institute, which is quite rare for a car. As for reliability, at one time the manufacturer was so confident in the quality of the model that they offered customers a free 2-year warranty for repairs. Not surprisingly, the 1961 Continental is very popular among collectors. The Ford Mustang from John Wick. John Wick, played by Keanu Reeves in the famous action movie, treasured two things in life: his puppy and his car. Those who like the Ford Mustang Boss 429 as much as the charismatic killer will be delighted, because a workshop in Oklahoma, along with the Ford Motor Company, produces exact replicas of the legendary vehicle. The top-performing version of the 1969 model has a number of additional improvements. The refurbished body is equipped with a 5-litre Coyote V8 engine, with an updated valve train and cutting-edge EFI system. Other features include the Boss 302 inlet, the coilover front and rear suspension, and the Tremec transmission, available in both manual and automatic modes. The top version of this Mustang is capable of producing about 1,000 horsepower, so no wonder it's known as Hitman.